Shantanu Varnekar is a healthcare accreditation expert with a vast experience of over 2 decades. She is a founder and chief trainer for Q Team, that is Quality Training and Education in Accreditation and Management. She has been nominated amongst top 50 professionals in India and is the recipient of the Quality Leadership Award at the World Quality Progress Congress. She has also been cited amongst the top 18 women healthcare leaders in India by Medgate. Her organization Q Team, with over 50 plus trainers, have been bestowed with many training organization awards. And they share strong market repute for being the best at training and consultancy for hospitals and healthcare organizations. We would like to extend our warm welcomes to you, ma'am, and the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Team Yuki. And I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Rajput sir for allowing all the women over here to speak their thoughts and their processes and whatever they do in their life, share their thoughts on this platform. Today we are here not to talk about what women empowerment is making a woman powerful, but in fact it is about influencing the way the rest of the people or the world look at our strength. I would say in a woman, the WO should not be waiting for an opportunity to be men, but it should be winning opportunities and become better than men. So just like our co-speakers, what Janai and Rebecca said, I have a lot of things to add to it. Definitely, it is about gratitude. It is about the 4 C's, that is the care, concern, compassion, and contact of all a women who are there in and around us that we have to build up. Now, no matter in every country, there are so many issues about women. We don't have to be rebellious to reach the status where we are right now. We have to be more understanding. We have to be concerned. We need to understand the root cause. Since I'm in quality, I always talk about the root cause. So what has been the root cause? It starts from within yourself. Empower yourself. We all are empowered women. If we give an opportunity to 10 women in this world, and these 10 women take it to another 10 women, just imagine, we all will benefit. We all can identify the strength within us. We all can identify the best things that we can do for our, whether it's our mother, whether it's our sister, our friends, our colleagues, our employees, our women. In fact, a very small thing, I can give you an example, is that yesterday when I was traveling, I always have this, that how can I do something good for a woman who is really working hard, who's striving hard to achieve a status in the world. And I took a cab in a place like Mumbai, which was driven by a woman. This makes a woman empowered. You don't have to do big things. You don't have to talk big things in life. Just hold hands. It makes a lot of difference. All of us make mistakes, but a true woman, an understanding woman, will always support another woman and take her to the next level. Women empowerment actually entitles women to change or take charge of their own personal development. The attitude of gratitude, like what Rebecca ma'am said, really matters a lot. Expressing your gratitude not only to your family members, your children, your colleagues, but even all those people who have helped you somewhere in life will make a lot of change in yourself, and it will empower you from within. We also talk about trainings, awareness, increasing the positions via the education facilities that we can provide to them, and giving them the decision-making authorities. I have a young daughter who's 23 years old, and from the age of 18, where she could take her own decisions, I have left her. Why can't we all do it for our kids, for our sisters, or even for the women who are coming in our house in the form of a sister-in-law or even your mother-in-law, anybody? Give them the power, give them the strength, and support them. Support is very essential for each and every woman. It makes them think and work ahead. The only reason why women were suppressed was they thought that physical strength or fitness matters more for each and every job or any opportunity in this world. But it has been proven that it's not the physical strength, but the mental strength. And women have always been stronger in this. Women empowerment, actually, it entitles, as I told you, for all the women to take charge. And once you take charge of all these things, you can win the world. You can win from within yourself, your own conscious, your self-respect, and you can move ahead. Regarding literacy, we all can take an opportunity to hold hands and strengthen each and every woman who comes across in our life. While traveling, while being in a meeting, in an office setup, I was working in hospitals, and I always used to support the nursing staff. You would not believe that in India, 73% of the teachers are all women. Doesn't that make a lot of difference? That means to build up a nation, to build up the youth of this country, you need women. That means women are more intelligent. That means women can actually teach you empathy. Women can always take care of each and every man in this life. So let's not have the differentiation of gender. Empowerment should not be about giving power. It should be about identifying your power and taking it ahead to build up the nation, to have the youth of the nation who can progress well. Of course, as we all know, that India is a progressive and one of the world's fastest growing economy in the near future. It must also focus on women empowerment, what we talk about. But this process actually will give a hope to get gender equality and a balanced economy. Again, I give you cite an example, is that around 43% of the doctors are all women. Though in the last 2 years, it has gone down by 2%. Still, I think so. I would say it's a 50-50. That means we are equally good even in being competent doctors. So why not take this advantage of all the situation? We have all been given an opportunity. And I'm not talking only about India, but all over the world. There are countries wherein women are struggling for the rights. We need to identify, we need to help them in whatever way we can, whatever way we can support them. There's no limit to what we can do as women. We can accomplish anything that we take a decision for. And as rightly what Michelle Obama has said, to all the little girls who are watching this, never doubt that you are valuable and powerful and deserving of every chance and opportunity in this world to pursue and to achieve your own dreams. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you for giving your time for this event, ma'am. Thank you for making us realize that rebel is not the answer always, but understanding the issue here is how we can expand the idea of empowerment. Now, moving further with